Hello everyone and welcome to another video on Jurassic Collectibles. Now I'm filming this one back to back with my review on the Malta Owen Escape set, and in that review I mentioned that we'd be looking at more videos, more vehicles even soon. So here we go. This is the Capture in Crush truck from the Jurassic World Dominion line. This set released back in April for the initial line. It's a bulky vehicle, a Velociraptor, and some battle damage features. You can see in the corner of the packaging we get a better look at how this works. You get the wonderful Jurassic World Dominion branding across this packaging, and on the back you can see there's a feature which makes the front pop off. You've got a crane, a missile launcher, you can fit a dinosaur in the back of the vehicle, and the vehicle is also a part of the Dino Facts app. Really excited to have this one. Wasn't one I picked up initially, one I wanted to wait and get my hands on, but now we have it, let's take a closer look. And the first thing we need to do is untie the piece which is holding the vehicle in place. So I believe we just go this way, maybe. It seems, there we go. Okay, so there are two, there's another one hidden back here. So we just do the same again. Quite hard to do without seeing it, but there we go, I've got it. Cool, so these just help to secure the vehicle in place, obviously. They're used across the board on all of the Mattel vehicles. And with those out of the way, the vehicle is now loose for the most part. We just need to cut it free. So we will cut these free. And you can see that is most of the vehicle unlocked. We just need to cut this little plastic tag here. If I can get the scissors in a bit more. That should be good. Quite well secured in place, I must admit. But there we go. That is the Capture truck out. And now we have got all of these additional elements to unpack as well. So let's bring the vehicle off to one side. Just take the base plate pieces off of it. And let's unpackage the rest of this. So we need to remove this Raptor from the packaging. Apologies for the quite destructive unboxing. There we go, we'll go from there. There we go, so that's the Raptor and the claw out, and we'll just remove the Raptor from the claw. Put that down. And then we have all of these additional elements up here to unpack. So let's just get our nail under there and unpackage the rest of this. Cool. And with all of that out, we have got the Capture truck itself, all of the elements that come with it out of the box. So there you can see a really beefy Capture vehicle. Right, this is very cool. Okay, so just going to cut these bits here, which secure the front in place. And then let's take a look at the vehicle. So we'll take a look at the vehicle without any of the additional components on it first. And just really take the time to take a look at how this looks. So you can see here with the dino damage removed, you've got some really nice claw details inside here. You can see where the Velociraptors attacked the vehicle. And what this comes with is a small module that just clips into place there. So you can see when you put the module on, it's got steps, it's got a simulated sort of locker that would open, got some additional detailing, and your figure would just press there and knock that off the side. So quite a cool play feature. I think I'll be displaying mine with the side on, but it works quite nicely. You can see you've got these big beefy wheels. They are plastic, unfortunately no rubber, but there is some nice detail on them for the treads. You've got these small sort of sidestep areas, if we can get them in focus, where a figure could easily be positioned. So if we bring in our Biosyn style mercenary, you can see his foot will lock in on there quite nicely. and that holds him in place decently well. Then coming to the back of the vehicle, you have this very open truck bed here. You can see some additional detail inside. You have got sort of lots of peg holes. You've got some detailing on the sides inside there, some detailing on the back, and you also have got the Dino DNA code. Looks really cool. And then on this side, instead of any dino damage, we have a red attachment point, and that is for some of the additional elements that come with this vehicle. And then on the front, you can see you've got this really cool windscreen with the overhead display. You've got like these support struts that make it feel nice and rugged. You've got some additional detailing for the front. You've got lights, you've got orange lights, you've got the head bar lights on top. Lots of really cool detail. And on the bottom there, you've got the tow winch. You've got lights again at the front and some additional detailing as well. And then you've got the wing mirrors which stick out the side as well. So looks really cool. And then here you can see we can press in to launch off the front canopy piece. So the idea is a dinosaur would ram into that and knock it off. And inside you have got 2 seats for figures. So it's going to be quite hard to show you a better look at the interior. I'm just looking around for my phone quickly to see if I can shine some light in there. If not, what we'll do is bring one of their studio lights down quite close, just to see if we can get a better look in there. So you can see there's seats, there is a steering wheel, and lots of other details in there. 2 seats for 2 figures, so quite a compact space. It is quite cavernous. There's not particularly huge amounts of detail in there, but I imagine that is done so we can fit our figures inside quite nicely and easily, as you can see just there. And again, the way that works, let's just put Owen in there as well. There you go, so 2 figures fit quite nicely, a little bit snug but not too bad. And the way that works is we just push this back down on top, I believe. Yep, like so. And then if we bring in our Raptor, it can hit the front, knocking it off. So very cool little play feature there. And then on the top of the vehicle, we have 2 additional attachment points. So you can see this point here with the peg holes, and then this point further down just here as well. So 3 attachment points, 2 accessories actually come with this vehicle. So before we go any further into putting the accessories on, I did just want to share a cool piece of information. And this is courtesy of Collect Jurassic. And that is that these elements from the Outpost Chaos playset use the same peg system as this vehicle. So we could, if we wanted to, put modules from that set onto the vehicle. Now you can see that is absolutely huge on top of there. If we put it on top of here, again, absolutely huge. Doesn't really fit with the design here. But just cool to think that more broadly, if we get items in the line that are a similar sort of modular playset, then they might be usable together. And in terms of the individual components we get this nicely detailed crane arm. I'm going to move that out of the way so the camera will focus on this. So you can see really nicely detailed crane arm. It will go up and down. You've got the capture claw on the end here with the Jurassic World logo and some scratch marks. And the idea is that can open up and it will then snap shut, but it can lock onto a dinosaur. So if we were to put that onto the side of the capture truck, as you can see just there, looks really good. And we can take our Raptor, we can put the claws around it, and it will be held in place, as you can see just there. And as you heard there as well, this is on a ratcheted system, so it will lift up and down accordingly. Works quite well. So we'll leave that there for now. The other element we get is this gun turret, which has got space for a missile launcher. You get 1 missile included, so don't go losing these. And you can see that that just locks into place. And then to fire it, there is a button back here. And you can shoot that. So you could even do some sabotage and shoot your own vehicle. And then we can just peg that into the top peg there. And you can see that is the capture truck fully assembled. And then you also get these two rubber metal chain pieces. And these can just be locked onto the back of the vehicle. So we'll do them in a cross fashion. Like so. And they essentially just go onto the back of the vehicle to secure things in place a little bit more. So if we were to take our Raptor out of the claws and bring it into the back of the vehicle, you can see they kind of just help to simulate the animal being a little bit more secured in the back of the vehicle. And then of course if we wanted to, we could take the turret from the top and bring it to the side here, put it on there, so it's more of a side mounted blaster as well. So really cool vehicle with a lot of modular play features to it. And we also get this interesting version of the Velociraptor. So it is just the default attack sculpt pose, comes in this orange and sort of burgundy paint apps with white underjaw paint. The eye is a little bit overly applied there. You can see it's got the opening jaw. And the thing I like with this is, unlike the Dracorex included in the Biosyn Jeep Gladiator, this has all of its normal articulation. So you can pose the arms, pose the legs, and also pose the tail. So it is just an attack pack figure packed in with this playset, which is very, very welcome. And then we can also open up the Dino Facts app, as you can see there, revealing the unique Facts app code for this animal. So, nice inclusion, not the focus of the set for me, but always cool to get more Velociraptors when they're not eating up slots in the core line itself. I will say this figure has got slightly warped in the packaging though, so it does look like it is going to struggle to stand a little bit. But that's fine, we can use it as a capture specimen anyway. So, if we bring our capture claw back around, lock it around the Raptor, you can see that that is the Capture in Crush truck review. Really, really cool vehicle. I was apprehensive about picking this one up initially, but I think having got it in hand, I actually really, really like this one. And think Mattel did some really, really cool stuff with it. So, if this is one you've picked up, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe. And until the next video guys, take care and have a great week.